Welcome back to Gamer Guild TV, everyone, where you join myself, Chris, as I travel down the nostalgic PlayStation road once again to check out another bona fide classic in the form of Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. I'm checking out Rayman on my 30th Anniversary PlayStation DualSense. It seemed fitting, and of course, recently on the channel, I went diving into the world of retro collectibles to get the PlayStation 1 Rayman Black Label Edition game with the fantastic, if I can get it open, beautiful artwork as part of the disc. That's right, 30 years ago we got this little beauty. It was one of my first PlayStation 1 games, and I'm here to check out the original game right here on the channel for your viewing pleasure. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but let's get into it. Of course, celebrating 30 years of Rayman, we couldn't do it without Ubisoft, and I do need to mention thank you to Ubisoft for providing me access to the game and the codes for the whole video stream. We do appreciate it, part of the Ubisoft club. Thank you very much. So, here we go. Let's see what this is about. Of course, this particular 30th Anniversary Edition comes with 5 different game modes. It's got the PlayStation version, it's got the Game Boy version, it's got the Microsoft DOS version, it's got the Atari Jaguar version. It has 120 additional levels added in. It's got behind-the-scenes exclusive with Ubisoft developers. Didn't expect to see Atari. I guess the Atari Jaguar was part of it. Published in partnership with Digital Eclipse. I'm excited for this one. I'm interested to see what they do with the visuals with our limbless hero. Here we go. Do I have to press something? No. Okay, I'm liking that already. So let's have a little look of the overview. We've got play the games, we've got the history, options, play games. Now the options do come, maybe not on this particular one, but there are options for max HP, unlimited lives, rewind feature for those who maybe got stuck back in the day like I did. I had this on the original PlayStation 1. It was one of the first games myself and my brother got on the PlayStation, and I don't think we've got as far maybe as we would have hoped. I think at the time, being 5-6-year-old, definitely didn't have the fortitude to get so far through it. But if we look at the games there we go, Rayman, PlayStation 1995. The definitive version of the first Rayman uses the power of the CD-ROM to represent animated video sequences beautifully rendered. We've got the Jaguar Atari version. I am very curious to check out a couple of different versions because I only ever played the PlayStation 1 version. So let's have a look at that. Cartridge-based Jaguar. MS-DOS. Computer players got their very own version of Rayman with some slight differences from the console version. Rayman Game Boy Color using the artwork of Rayman 2. Though based on the story of the original Rayman, this is a totally unique game designed for 8-bit handheld platform. Definitely going to check that one out. Shout out to the old Ubisoft logo there. Ubiquitous software through and through. Rayman Advance for the Game Boy Advance. The original Rayman goes portable in a 32-bit handheld version. So yeah, a couple of different versions of the same game. This one here with obviously variations. This is the Rayman prototype on the SNES. In a single-player level, unfinished prototype, you can experience the playable for the demo of Rayman. So you can imagine at the time, this is the prototype was in production for the SNES, and then eventually they went with the PlayStation 5 and the CD-ROM, bringing together everyone and things. So I think we should start with this one. We can go into enhancements there. Infinite lives, max HP, infinite continues. I think I'll turn on infinite continues for the sake of the stream. Unlock all levels, unlock all abilities. I don't need that yet. I don't even know all the abilities Rayman's capable of because, as I said, I never finished the game because I was a daft child and it got too tough flying on the mosquito on one of them levels. Too hard, too fast. Don't think we need infinite lives just yet. We'll play it old school wise. But it's nice to see the enhancements for that version there. Well, let's kickstart things off, folks. Sound effects so good as well. When they did the jingle at the PlayStation State of Play, I knew it was Rayman immediately. Na, 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 na. Immediately transported back.
Hi, folks! You want to know what's going on? Let me tell you the story of Rayman!
I love the
In
CRT
Rayman's
lines.
world, nature and people live together in peace. The great Protoon provides and maintains the harmony and balance in the world. Sorry, folks. This apparently can't last. One fateful day, the evil Mr. Dark steals the great Protoon and defeats Padilla the fairy as she tries to protect it.
You will die.
The Electoons, who used to gravitate around it,
Because this came out before the Star Wars prequels.
and scatter all over the world.
This always reminded me of the magic moment from the Ghostbusters movie.
Troublesome, isn't it? And untidy too.
When it's all released across New York. Magic, magic, magic.
In this now unbalanced world, strange phenomena begin to occur. Freaks and hostile characters appear, capturing every Electoon they can find.
It seems more dramatic than I remember.
They definitely need a hero to save them now. Don't you think? Rayman to the rescue!
All these mascot heroes start on a beach in a hammock. So if this one has no
Go and
limbs,
free all of the Electoons, Rayman, and bring back the great Protoon from its mysterious kidnapper. But will the bad guys let him do it?
in my mind's eye, I don't even know what this guy looks like under his cloak. Is it Rayman's dad? Who knows? Who knows? Ah, here we go. It feels right playing it on the 30th anniversary DualSense as well. Ah, passwords. This music, don't think it's the original. Sound effects are. Same. If you go back, if you dig out my memory card from the top shelf up there, the original PlayStation, you'll find this exact same save file code, my initials. Everything sounds okay. Maybe set my voice, we've got a bit of a sore throat. This music, this jazz music, not triggering the bells in my head. I don't know if this is the... I don't think that's the sitting music. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong in the comments. This is of course spot on. Oh. Feels quite dark. Don't think I can get that yet. I can't even punch yet. Oh, so much nostalgia. Simple platforming, always good. Look at that. You never forget. The forgivingness of the ledge edges, if I remember, not great. He does get a hang feature later on, which comes in massively handy. Yeah! Remember that bit. Uh-oh. That noise used to scare the hell out of me as a kid, as a 5-year-old. Oh no. The little munchy things popping up. When you're a kid and you kind of don't have that patience. Remember, I played this when I was 5. So that means when I was playing this, my brother was 2. So I guess 5 and a 6. The camera has like a weird, unnatural shakiness to it as well. Get your photo taken. Thank you. Oh, this bit. Up, 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 up. Now there is more to that level, of course. Here we go. This music's different. We can give you a new power. Now you can punch with your fist, because somehow that was a capability you were lacking beforehand. The longer you press. Here we go, you ready? Yeah, look at that. Can't go far. Oh, this is the part I was struggling with, is getting the bounce. There we go. Who needs infinite lives? Splash. I never understood how we could steer it. Why it had a motor. Now we do need to go off and back to get that plum across. I presume it's a plum. Oh, he's back! I forgot to respawn. Right. Oh no! Oh, nearly. Get on his head. Oh no, I had it. There we go. And goodbye, my friend. Just notice the edge of that platform looks like a crocodile. Apologies for the cough. Goodbye. Need to commit. There we go. Ready to punch the piranha? No, actually I'll punch that guy first, then the piranha. Wrong one. Let's punch piranha now. Missed it. That was made me chuckle, that. There's another life. Climb out. Nearly. There's another one. I need to get another plum. The music just stopped now. Yeah, I definitely don't like that. Don't like that music in the little cutscene bits. Not sitting right in my brain. Again, perfectly ready to be told I'm wrong. Oh, this can be right, actually. To get across there, surely there's a plum. But I don't think I have to go all the way back. I think we might do one this way. Or maybe not. There's one there. Oh! Right, let's... There's so many! Ah! They look like safari goblins, really, aren't they? Don't remember them all dying in one punch. Alright. Ah, he's back. Right, so I need to get this. Down that way. Damn it. Well, can get this bit first. Oh, why do they have to keep spawning? Punch. Down, 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 down. Yeah, keep going, keep going. And jump. Well, we got it. Because the small ones have the grabby hands, which means they can actually get you. Oh, oh, down, down. Oh, dude. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Uh-oh. always fall in that trap still. Now, I'm pretty sure you can collect all of them within the level. So there's probably more, but I feel like you need more features to catch up to it. To get them all. Right, we'll go up here to the... Actually, can we go... Let's save the game. Anguish Lagoon. That music's wrong. I'm sure. This is right. It's a little bit more... Let's have a listen. Yeah, I don't know. A bit more trumpety, if that makes sense. Instructions, screen filler, super wide, original, full screen, super wide. Also, you can have CRT curved, CRT off. Oh, look at that! Without the CRT on. Wow. Whoop whoop whoop. CRT curved. Ooh, the curve's a bit weird. It won't really impact you guys at home that much, but we'll keep it to what it was. Oh, wait, there's a save game here as well. Manos, do you want to overwrite it? Yes. Okay, so you can now save within that. Okay, trophies disabled. Interesting. Any trophy hunters out there? Seemingly don't put any of the perks or cheats on. They will disable it. Oh, damn you. Is the plum gonna get stuck on his head? Trying to navigate these giant plums used to be the bane of my life. I never used to know what that bit was for. Yeah, right, can't get that for now. Oh well. Of course, Rayman likes to surf if you stay on the plum for a little bit. Whoa. Look at us rounding these up. Nobody's business. Get out of it. So the replayability factor of these levels is obviously, you can see I'm only getting a couple. As we progress, we'll get some more special abilities from Flotilla, the fairy. And in doing so, we'll be able to explore different parts of the map. Oh no. I forgot about this guy. Right, try to remember. Right, there's the dart, there's the dash underneath. Punch him in the face, that'll do it. He gets angry now, doesn't he? Right, where's his nose poke out? Duck. Nose poke out, jump. Nose poke out, duck. Nose poke out, jump. Then punch again when he comes back down. Yeah, get out of it. Jump. Oh, nearly. Should have got him then. Yeah. Just punch him again. Take the hit. Oh, the sound effects. Down? Is he down? Oh, it's okay. It's because we're pals now. Oh, it's okay, buddy. We can high five and be friends. Oh, no. Oh, this is what I remember. This music doesn't feel right. Shit. Oh, this is the part that used to give me like massive like problems. Because you get stuck on the map, you run into that. Trying to get everything quickly. These guys. Knock them out. Oh, get that really quick. Oh, without getting squashed. Right, that's okay. Don't care about them. Try and power one up for a big punch. Oh, don't punch that, you can't. Oh no, for a hit. I feel like max HP is definitely going to help me in this scenario. So rusty. Oh, missed it. Oh no. My eyes on the CRT. Oh, oh. Like a snooker cue. My eyes, they're my eyes far worse than they were in 1995. I'll tell you that much. Flotilla, give me the ability to hang. Thanks. Again, features anyone with basic hands should be able to do. I guess he's got no limbs. You don't ask how he hangs in this kind of like anti-grav limbless world he lives in. Because surely he hangs on the rest of his body just detaches. It's music, man. It's music. It ain't ticking for me. The swamps of forgetfulness. So you can see where the map starts to kind of branch off now. Oh, it's this one. Yes. Hey. He's got a P. Tariazan? Oh, gosh. Basically gives you a seed. Then you got to plant it. A lot quicker than I'm doing. To traverse. Misty jump on this one, you kind of mess yourself up. Oh, you son of a... You kind of see how you can get caught on your own environment. You also can't see where you're going to next. I think we're okay. No, lost it. Oh, look how much ground you lose there. Oh, jump over his head. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, the life. Could have got that. I think you can still jump while being out of the water. Oh, that was tense. That was tense, that one. Can I rewind? It said there was a rewind feature. Oh, there we go, look. Not quite as good as the PlayStation implemented one. But for the bits that you might and probably will get stuck on, that's very helpful. Nope, don't want to go there. Go slightly lower. Do. See, the music almost right now is reminding me of like when you're in love with a beautiful woman. When you're in love with a beautiful woman. Whee. That's the music I want to hear. Right, come back for that one later on. So, you're getting the gist. Wrong way. No, wrong way. Wrong way, Chris. Oh, no. There we go. We're going to do it. Fire, and then duck. Let it punch you. Fire, and then duck. Let it punch you. Here we go. Gonna build some momentum. Wild, wild, wild. Oh. That was instinctual, that. I completely forgot you had to jump there. Use some power. You swapping them things for a bonus round. Failed already. Oh no. I was never good at these ones, were there? Wait. Rewind, 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 rewind. The top one. Nope. Rewind, rewind. Definitely cheating with that. Nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. The momentum's all wrong. Nah, not doing it. Not doing it. Let's just go. Thanks for wasting my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, mess up on the jump there. That one I will rewind on. Really cheating here. God, this rewind feature will save me so much time and angst as a child. Didn't even see me. Wow. Right. So this music's growing on me. Yes, we'll save the previous one. However. Right. Let's so that's the original. So that's the one that I played as a kid. However, I do want to go back initially. Check out this prototype on the SNES in 1992. So this is 3 years before the PlayStation release. So again, not expecting crazy music or anything. It is a prototype. What is he doing with his mouth? Oh, he walks like a duck. Right, he can still jump. He can do some. Is he eating something? Fight the Lyris? Could you imagine playing this on the SNES? I mean, visually, it doesn't look worlds apart. Can he climb up there? He's so slow. Can I get up there? No. Okay. Squishes himself a little bit, which is quite funny. On the tube. Hey. Oh wait. Do you see it? It's got some kind of like helicopter fall. It's great that Ubisoft like keep this because there's so much in terms of video game preservation that you just don't get to see. That's very Mickey's Castle of Illusion. What's he doing with this? That's what he just does. Just is that the end of the level? Look, it's got like a power fist there. He's not using it. Okay. He may have went the wrong way. Possibly. Nothing there for menus. Look at that. So weird playing it in silence. I was stuck. Oh, damn it. Okay, this must be the way I need to go then. Probably won't be playing this one for as long as I did the last one, just to compare it. But yeah, prototype Rayman. Is there something there? Like I feel like the fist suggests I should be able to do something, but I'm holding down square to kind of build up the power, and you leave go, nothing happens. Circle seems to encourage him to just do that. Okay. X is jump, of course. The L1, R2 don't do anything. I feel like I should be falling down there. his fist to do something. You can see why it was a prototype. No? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's exit without saving. Go back into it. And we won't go that way, we'll go the other way. Just picture this yourself listening to the Rayman music. Oh, that was the way we had to go? Okay. Right. So no double jump. So yeah, that absolutely is the way to go. I do like his little helicopter move. And the fact that it's quite squishy. I'm supposed to maybe absorb this purple stuff. There's lots of stuff going through the pipes in the background. Oh, he walks funny. Oh, look, he walks like Pingu. Whack, 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 whack. No, no. Like these don't spin. Seems angry there. Do something. Up, take me down. Take me right, left. No? Okay. I guess that's why it got left as a prototype. I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but I don't have the time in this stream to figure that out for you. Let's see how different it looked on the Atari Jaguar. Ubisoft. Oh look, they put it on like a nice little CRT for us. Oh, okay. He's lost his head. Oh, that's a sound effect, isn't it? Oh. There we go, that's the music, right. It's just the demo that plays. Okay. Animation's quite slick on that. This is what I remember. In Rayman's world, mature people live together in peace. The great Protoon provides and maintains harmony and balance in the world. So this is, I'm guessing because on cartridge and not CD, it couldn't play the video elements. Sorry folks, this apparently can't last. Do you want to play or what? On 5th day, the Great Protoon is stolen, tries to die. Well, it's basically the narrator that you get in the PlayStation version. The Electoons. It's interesting to see the words like subtitled. Troublesome, isn't it? And untidy too. In this now unbalanced world, strange phenomena begin to occur. Freaks and hostile characters appear, capturing every Electoon they can find. They definitely need a hero to save them now, don't you think? Rayman must recapture the Great Protoon from its mysterious kidnapper, free the Electoons, and reassemble them all to restore the world's harmony. But will the bad guys let him do it? After all, he doesn't have arms or legs. But don't panic, neither do the bad guys. Calling it out. There's some key art. See, should probably go the other way in hindsight. Nope, not going to be faster. Well, maybe. Went the wrong way then. Now this music, definitely. Pink Plant Woods. Oh. Oh, the sound effects are different. I guess because the sound effects from a CD-ROM. Okay, that's interesting. Sound effects from a CD-ROM obviously will be able to play MP3 files, I'm guessing. Well, this couldn't. Ah, that's quirky. That's very quirky. Now I kind of want to keep playing to see what the other sound effects are. Ah, that was on purpose to test the sound effects. Still has the rewind feature? Yes, it does. Boom, boom. Well, it looks and seemingly runs the same except for the sound effects. I didn't realise the mushrooms stacked themselves. Huh. It is like an alternate version of what my brain remembers. Oh. Ah, nearly. I feel like I'm doing a different level. Oh no! Rewind. That power-up noise is like very, very Game Boy. Oh. Huh. Boop, boop, boop. Oh crap. Crap. That's interesting. That's so interesting. Hello, Rayman. She's the pew pew. No sound effect. Press the C button. I don't have a C button. Yeah. Oh, that punch sounds weird. It's like wobbly. Huh. That's quite surreal. Wow. It's so like... Oh, there's the In Love with a Beautiful Woman soundtrack kicking in though. Kind of takes away the severity of the punch when it's going wing. Come on, dude, get closer. Oh, does he not have the smug laugh anymore then? There's no nyet nyet nyet. Oh! Oh crap, it's gonna get me. That's me, that was on me. Oh no! Boo! 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 Nah, nah, nah. He does take 2 hits. That's what I was getting on the PlayStation 1. It does take 2 hits. That's why it was weird to see him go. It is lacking something. I'm sure if you play this version when you were younger, it felt very different. God, that's so weird. Like, that's the same, but just all those little... trinkety bits in the middle. That's weird. That is weird. Well, still. Where's the option to leave? Reset game. Yes, reset game. No, get me out of the game. How do I get out of the game? I'm stuck in the game. Load, reset. I'm sure there was like an exit. Huh. Load game. I want to exit the whole game. Can I not get... Oh, we're there, we're there, we're there. There's further options. Exit without saving. There we go. Okay, so there's more options there. Oh, filter, we got that. Right, so there's clearly just a few more sub-menus there. Thought we couldn't get out the game. Alright, computer players got their own version around with some slight differences from the console version. This has enhancements. Okay. Let's see where this one differs. checking. It's a PC version. So, oh. Okay, so that's different. I'm guessing that's like your mouse clickable options. It's so weird. Weird. Seeing Ubisoft separated, ubiquitous software. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do it. You like using that pink plant woods? Oh, it's a bit more blurry. I recognise that loading screen though. Okay. Different sound effects again. Definitely feels like it plays a bit smoother. Definitely closer to the PlayStation version. Mushrooms there not doing the same thing. Not stacking. Oh. Just yeah. No little jingle. Da, 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 da. Now this is PC gaming. Ray tracing. 60 frames. Ultra wide monitor. Don't have the punch yet, Chris. As you can see, I'm trying to just blast through this now because you've seen this level. A14. Thank you. Just to see if there's any real major difference. Sound effects seem to be the main thing. Hotella. Hello, Rayman. Is there a... kind of. Right. So that is a bit closer. Why's the music? Why is the Spanish music still playing? Interesting. Okay, so that's predominantly the same as the PlayStation version with a few sound bits missing. And then these two are going to be the different ones. Rayman, Game Boy Color. This is a completely different one because it's built for the Game Boy. Look at that. Wow. 2000. So this came out 5 years after. Oh, I love the Game Boy versions because they're basically totally different games. Recently played through the Jurassic Park collection, and it's mad how the same game differs from platform to platform. Like, look at this. This is not the Rayman you me know, folks. Hey, wake up! We are the tiny fairies called Tings. Something terrible is about to happen. That evil Mr. Dark, not Dr. Dark, came and imprisoned the toons, the precious light giver sprites of our land. Ooh, he looks more sinister there. He stole their energy for himself, throwing the world in chaos and darkness, with monsters spawning from everywhere. You can see the grid, you can see the... I'll never let him do this, said Rayman emphatically. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. That looks a bit like Hollow Knight. Oh, I didn't read it, damn it. Hurry up, Rayman. You cannot go wrong with an 8-bit beat. Hold on, my friends. You won't be in prison for long. Could see me playing that on the old Game Boy up here. On that one. Go now! We Tings will show you the way. Follow and catch us as you go. We'll also give you magic powers during the course of your quest. So they got rid of the fairy. Spellbound Forest. And this is where it differs. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, of course he gets helicopter hair. Oh, that is a... They have some crisp noises. We've got, what, 3 lives, 5 hearts of health. A smiley. Oh. This noise right in your earlobes. Some classic Game Boy sound effects there. I've never played this version of Rayman. It's so surreal. There's a heart. 1% complete. There is your code. Giggle Blossom. Oh, also I have hang from the beginning. Interesting. Oh, needed it there. Do I need that? I think I do. Whoa. The edges of these. Oh damn it. Oh no. Huh. Alright. Here we go. Oh, damn it. Oh. Do the sharks still do the same thing? Oh, sharks, piranhas, my bad. Damn it. Can't even hit the damn thing. Reaction times, Chris. Not as fun. Oh! This thing's gonna do me now. It's hard to see where I'm supposed to be jumping to. Look at them. Look at that guy. Oh! Oh! The tall guys do what the small guys do. Miss me. Yeah, 4% complete. There's your code. If you're playing at home, there's your code. Oh no. No mosquito? No. It was making out like there was something. Oh no, it's the water. Oh no. I mean, I'm kind of getting brought into the gameplay a little bit because it's different. Oh no! Alright. Let's rewind the water there. Oh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I do appreciate the hang feature, nice and early. Or climb. You can release this on mobile today. Right, where do I jump after this? There again. Back across. Oh! Bad guy. It's like a pro, I'm not even on the screen. Oh no! I spoke too soon! Okay, the rewind feature does come in clutch. It goes up. Oh! Oh no, I messed that up. I was supposed to go that way, was I? It lured me in, false sense of security. Okay, level's going on a bit longer than I thought. Oh no. Oh no, it's getting serious. Oh, I wasn't supposed to get that thing. I'll forget them. I'll come back later. Once they've drowned. %, complete. Drowned in their cage. Right, okay. We've got the... I think we've got the gist of that one. Wow. That's the Game Boy one. So then the final one is the Game Boy Advance. So you've got Game Boy Color. Just up there behind me on the shelf. That little dinky aqua one. And then the final one Game Boy Advance. The original Rayman goes portable and 32-bit handheld. Now, the original Rayman doesn't mean the original Rayman. That one, from the colour, goes portable in the advanced mode. Never had a Nintendo Advance. Digital Eclipse. So this is the throwback to Digital Eclipse. Right, so yeah, music on, FX on. Let me fill you in on what is going on here. Once the Valley was quiet and peaceful. Okay, so they're using kind of like still frames from the PlayStation animation. And instead of using MP3, because again it was on an advance, they've just used the font assets. No. To retell a story. It's definitely, the PS1's definitely the winner, right? Rayman! Free the Electoons and bring back the Proton. Oh, my eyes feel a bit square. The pixel density. Don't know what it's like on your screen at home, but it's rough going here. Huh, different sound effects again. So this is the original PS1, and this isn't the Advance. So if you're out there getting an Advance, you're essentially getting a condensed version of the PlayStation 1 game. Sick. Without that end, without the cool ending. 2001, so you're talking, yeah, 6 years later, so 6 years after the original. Can you imagine a game coming out now on PlayStation 5? And if you, I mean, to be fair, you could probably convince me this was the PlayStation version, just based on memory. But again, it's like the difference between just the odd bits of detail. I mean, you've seen me play this bit plenty of times now, but like the variations and the differences are crazy. No, it's missing that. Come on, Flitter, like, give us the powers. It's chill music, but it does have that. Eats away at your soul a little bit. The chip-bit tunes. New power. Do we have it? No, we don't have the sound effect for that. Sorry. Now you can punch. Let's see what the punch sound effect's like. Okay. I want to punch a dude. Oh, oh, that's tinny. Love with a woman, right? Okay, right. We've explored all the games. It's safe to say. This is the OG. This is where it's at. Rayman on PlayStation 1 was the best. Let's have a little look at the history. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. No arms, no legs, Rayman story. From the mind of a young, aspiring animator came one of the most impactful new game characters of the CD-ROM era. This is the story of how Rayman came to be. Oh, this is cool. Born in Monaco in 1972, the young Michel Ancel moved around the world with his family's father's military post change. He didn't play video game consoles until an account with an Atari 2600, don't know why I said it like that, a friend's house in Tunisia on the North African coast in 1983. Moving across the Mediterranean Sea to Montpellier, France, with his family, 13-year-old Michel suddenly exposed to thriving game culture of arcades, consoles, and computers. Yo, dude. At school, he began to learn program 8-bit computers like the Atari 800. Atari ST. It's a wild thing. It's 87. I wasn't born at this point. Eventually, Michel's parents brought him a state-of-the-art Atari ST computer, 16-bit machine that could produce arcade-quality graphics for Michel, who loved drawing. This was perfect opportunity to bring his creations to life on screen. Mechanic Warriors. At 16 years old, Michel teamed up with programmer Nicholas Chukron, who recently released his debut game, Killdozers, through a French software house called Lancor. The two began to work on an action strategy game called Mechanic Warriors. This is 88. 1989. At the time, Michel submitted a demonstration of his work to the French publisher Ubisoft, today spelled Ubisoft, which was looking for game submissions. Send it in the post. Intruder. While Mechanic Warriors was never completed, Michelle and Nicholas were able to release The Intruder, a less technically ambitious scrolling shooter game with a similar futuristic mechanical aesthetic via Ubisoft in 1989. Let's have a little look at the images. Alright, cool. So it's like a Zero Wing type killing machine. I like it. It's cool, this. I didn't actually realise there was pictures there. I guess that's like Alien. Cool, I like it. I like it. I'd actually check that out. Pick and Pile. 1990. Michelle and Nicholas continued their artistic program partnership with Pick and Pile, a puzzle game in which players match symbols to clear the board, released in 1989 by Ubisoft. The Teller. The same, Ubisoft released The Teller, also known as Brain Blasters, a puzzle game in which the player has to memorise the recreated patterns of blocks. This was the first published game created entirely by Michelle and Cell. Little gnome guys. Do you remember? This is a great bit of preservation, video game history right here. Brief employment. While living with his wife and children in Montpellier, Michel accepted a job as a graphic artist for Ubisoft, but he was dissatisfied with the work since the Paris office was so far from home and wanted to go back to making his own games. A chance reunion. Around this time, Michel really connected with a friend from his high school days, Frederick Houde. The two had bonded over their mutual love of computers. Stop talking to me, I'm trying to read. Computer game programming in Montpellier. Think this is a video?
Je suis Frédéric Houde.
I've seen this, yeah. So we're not going to watch them for the sake. You can go check them out yourself. Grown up learning to create computers. More of a fan of the Amiga. Had landed a job with Ubisoft where he was creating a shooter for the Mega Drive or Sega Genesis called Zodiac. Little character. Michel showed Frederick something he'd been working on in his spare time. He'd been using, always in the spare time, he'd been using 3D modelling software on his Atari ST to create an original character called Rayman. Look at that little duck face. Teaming up. With Zodiac finished, although it was never released, Frederick decided to team up with Michel, who left his job at Ubisoft. The two went back to Montpellier to begin work on Rayman as a freelance project. Super Nintendo Entertainment System, 1992. While personal computers had dominated the European gaming scene in the 80s, 16-bit consoles like the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, which had just been officially released in Europe, were rapidly gaining popularity with the dawn of the 90s. Yes, that's where I remember going around friends' houses who had this, but it wasn't until later when we started getting them. I had a Mega Drive, was my first one. SNES CD-ROM. Before it launched this SNES, Nintendo said it would soon add CD-ROM capability to the system with an optional accessory to be released in 1993. In partnership with Sony Entertainment. Sony were making a CD-ROM player for the SNES. Nintendo did them dirty, went with Fujitsu, Fujifilm, Toshiba. Can't remember who it was. They partnered with someone else. Sony went, you know what, we're going to go our own way. Rayman, SNES demonstration. With an eye towards releasing the game on the upcoming SNES CD-ROM, Michel and Frederick put together a simple demo version to show Ubisoft. In 2017, Frederick found the playable demo again. Now you can play it for yourself. There it is. We've already checked it out. Didn't get very far. Again, don't know how much of it was supposed to be playable. Game Design Bible. To pitch their full game concept to Ubisoft, Michel and Frederick put together a paper, Game Design Bible, with sketches and text that gave a full overview of the proposed character, gameplay and levels. The final game would change dramatically from the proposal. Now you can read the entire thing. Wow. I guess, yeah, you kind of have to go into a sales pitch. Fall from a height over 8 times his own height, contact with high electrical currents, contact with fire, being crushed, lasers, bombs, rocks, punches. Strength capsules, magic fist, invisibility, energy ball, shield, ray dance, a mesmerizing dance which paralyzes enemies. Rayman is an electronic character created by Professor Hendricks for his nephew, Jim. He progresses through virtual worlds and his incredible abilities. He can use his fists to control objects remotely, driving flying machines, changing size, grab onto, swing underneath platforms. Also has special powers with surprising effects. Despite this qualities, Rayman's electronic constitution means that his head can never go underwater. Wow. God. The Messenger. Action sequence. So this is like full. There's your grid, so that would be your pixels of colour and your kind of zonal blocks. Energy territory. This is really cool, this is really cool, seeing the kind of inner workings of just level design and how you have to then block by block put in the assets, things falling down, enemies asleep. 2. Mr. Ink. That's brilliant. It's almost got a bit of Mega Man. Snapkick. Oh, there's the music level. So they had some ideas for music levels. There they are, yeah. Wow, okay, so this bit definitely made it into the game. Wow, Sniffer Man. That's crazy. UB Pictures. The Rayman team was still a team of 2 when Ubisoft opened a new studio called UB Pictures, now Ubisoft Montpellier, with Michel and Frederick at the helm. This allowed the duo to start hiring more key team members. Moving to the Jaguar, of course. When it became apparent that the SNES CD-ROM system was not going to ship on time, as it turned out at all, because they went back on Sony's deal, Ansel and the team moved the game's development to the upcoming Atari Jaguar platform, which they felt could handle the ambitious 2D animations they were creating. Look at that, the good old Jaguar.
À l'époque, c'était...
Oh, video. Creating a character, Alexander Steibel brought her knowledge of the world of traditional cartoon animation to Rayman, working closely with Michel to further develop the character. Look at the pictures, Chris. Look at the pictures. It's a video, never mind. Bringing animation to games. The advanced nature of 2D animation made possible by Rayman meant more experts from the world of animation could now directly apply their skills to video games. Another video. Creating a world. As the world of Rayman shifted from the original concept of inside a computer, the animation team conceptualized a wide variety of imaginative cartoon settings for the game's levels. Another video. 1994, Rayman reveals. Rayman made his public debut at the Summer International Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, CES, Illinois, with a game demo that was playable in Atari's booth at the Business Only Expo. Critics loved the 2D animation. Rayman Jaguar demonstration. This early in-development version of Rayman from the Atari Jaguar is likely close to what the CES attendees played that summer. It features one unfinished level that very different on-screen displays for health. Oh, you can kind of see at the top. Power. Drop me a note. This set of 4 postcards features Rayman, Mama, Clowns, and Mr. Saxon Day 94, meaning they were likely distributed long before the release of Rayman. Just casual postcards. The team expands. 1994, Ubisoft decides that Michel and the core Montpellier team would continue to develop the Jaguar version while it began to staff up the studio in Paris to port the game to other platforms. Eventually, well over 100 people were working on Rayman. Wow!
Donc après son...
100 people? That's wild. Rayman everywhere. At the Winter CS in January 95, Ubisoft said that it would release Rayman not only for the Jaguar, but a variety of other new upcoming consoles, Sega's 32X and Saturn, the 3DO and PlayStation. Video. Eye-popping graphics. 60 frames of animation, 50 different characters, friends and foes, 60 levels of unique worlds, and 65,000 colours, more colours than you could ever imagine. A June 95 advertisement for Rayman touted the game's 60 FPS animation and large colour palette, but still only listed the game as coming to the Jaguar. There we go. The first edition of Rayman to be released was the PlayStation version, which became available in early September 1995, when I was 5 years old. Or, I guess I was turning 6 at the time in September, alongside the US and European releases of the console itself. Oh, it's even in the old... In, like, North America, they had portrait PlayStation boxes, like an actual book-size box. And that's what this is here. All you've really got that's retained is the one-player PlayStation logo. That's crazy. And it came out on the Jaguar. Full-scale development was originally started. The Jaguar version was not released until after the PlayStation 1. It lacked the animated video sequences that had been added to the CD-ROM version of the game, and other features of levels worked differently. It certainly did. We saw it. We checked it out. It was a little bit different. Windows, a version of Rayman ran for personal computers, launched in Europe late in 95 and became the US and Japan in 96. The version would especially be notable due to all the additional content that was later released. Additional content. Over 50 demented characters. Did you see that? Over 50 demented characters. Rayman, the most twisted state of mind you can obtain without a prescription. I've seen on MTV, VH1 and Nickelodeon. That's an interesting take on it, enter the challenging mind-altering world of Rayman, and suddenly reality seems far too tame. Free your mind as Rayman takes you to an arduous adventure through a complex realm of psychedelic landscapes, absurd characters, formidable opponents, and uncharted levels of dementia. You'll experience a heightened sense of visual awareness, you'll hear the strange and beautiful sounds, endless legions of bizarre creatures will be out to get you, one trip into Rayman's kaleidoscopic domain, and you'll be addicted. That's one hell of a write-up, that. AI was not used. Try that one. A breakthrough year. April 96 press release. Ubisoft announced that the blockbuster success of Rayman had led to the company to a flourishing US business. Thanks to Rayman, Ubisoft had truly entered the global gaming world. Did it say how many it sold? A remarkable 1,500 copies since its US debut and 500,000 units worldwide, attracting consumers of all ages. 500,000. Hey, that wouldn't be a drop in the bucket for Ubisoft nowadays. Rayman 2 early version. After the release of the first Rayman, the team began working on a 2D title, Rayman 2. This version ultimately gave way to a fully 3D sequel called Rayman 2 The Great Escape. As a bonus, one level of the 2D prototype was hidden deep inside the game. And I don't think we need to go through these. Although I guess we are here. 2000 Game Boy Color. Although it's simply titled Rayman, the Game Boy Color title is actually a unique game with totally different levels of gameplay. We know that. One of its main developers was David Soliani, who would go on to be the creative director of the Mario and Rabbids series. Game Boy Advance 2001. This Game Boy Advance version of Rayman is based on the original game, although many changes were made to the gameplay to decrease the difficulty, such as giving Rayman more health and making bosses easier to defeat. The 32-bit universe. Rayman goes PDA. In September 2001, the unique Game Boy Color game was also released for the personal digital assistant PDA platforms like the Palm and the Pocket PC, which were popular in the years before smartphones. Wow. Look at that. That's wild. Rayman Classic, another version of the original game, was released for iOS and Android in 2016. In addition to the easy mode, Rayman Classic also offers a hard mode with 1 life and 0 continues. Didn't know that. Rayman Rescored. Rayman Origins and Legend composers Christoph Herald discussing creating the new music for the 30th anniversary release of Rayman, paying homage to the original composer Remy Gazelle, who unfortunately passed away in 2019. There they are, making music. We did know as part of the release they did that. Rayman's Legacy. The character created by Michelle and the team single-handedly launched Ubisoft into the global game industry and has left a lasting legacy of creative childlike wonder. Rayman 1030, last year, 2025, a little computer-animated character created by a teenager celebrated its 30th anniversary. Here's to many more years of Rayman. Rayman story. Oh, it's a shame you can't kind of jump into the start of the level. That would be cool. Well, folks, there we have it. Rayman. The game that changed it all. Let's get into the first one. Just so we've got the music as we round things out. That's it for my first look at Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. What a collection, what a way to celebrate the limbless mascots. 30 years of inception. Didn't realise there was so much history. That's a great collection to bring it all together. Really appreciate the work Ubisoft have done. Again, massive shout out to Ubisoft for providing the code for this game. Really do appreciate it. And look forward to seeing what Rayman has in the future. Origins, Legends, brand new game, 3D platformer. Who knows what the future holds. But hopefully Rayman will be here for another 30 years to come, helping out Ubisoft and the wonderful Protoons of the world and Flotilla the Fairy. My name's been Chris. Thank you very much for tuning in to Gamer Guild TV to watch this first look gameplay of all these wonderful games. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so already, so you're kept in the loop with all the great content we do here, like these very first looks, live streams, and more importantly, the Gamer Guild podcast. Every week, myself, Richie, and friends round up all the week's gaming news. So if you want to know more about this, more about what's going on in the world of gaming, do check out the Gamer Guild podcast. Every Monday, 8 AM, it goes on YouTube and podcast platforms. But my name's been Chris. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, folks, play whatever makes you the happiest. See you next time. Goodbye.